Okay.
Hello.
All right, let's make sure this is going because we just had some technical difficulties where we were talking to you all,
And there was nobody there.
but you weren't there.
But we were talking. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Our best video ever.
So we're going to just hang out for a second and make sure we get some notifications. If y'all show up, please give us a comment or some hearts.
Hearts. Give us some hearts.
Hearts, give us some
I
love.
will take some hearts. Anybody there? Oh, I see something.
Something, something. Keep go. Oh, it says keep going. Facebook's giving us. Keep going.
Don't stop.
You're not talking, talk.
Thank you, Facebook. Stop staring and just talk to us.
Anything?
No,
Oh, this
no.
is so disappointing.
There's not even a blue dot. Like it, I don't know. Like blue dots mean something here. I'm sorry. Cancel. And then if you go all the way to the left, it says live if it's live. The blue dots, I guess, mean you're online. Are you online?
Oh, well, what's going on?
Oh, wait, hold on. Caitlin. Caitlin liked something. Caitlin liked
She
the video.
joined.
Caitlin!
Caitlin, are you there?
You're here!
Oh.
Yay!
All right.
Hey!
We're gonna make sure we're not talking to ourselves again this time.
Yeah.
All right, great.
We're back. Take two.
Take two. Okay, so you can see us. We are live. Yes. Okay. Awesome.
We got the thumbs up.
All
We're
right.
good to go.
So, Dr. Hill, you maybe just let us know when you see it too.
Okay.
And we'll go from here. All right. Awesome.
It just popped
Yeah.
up
Okay.
Yay! Is there another notice alert?
2 minutes in.
Does that
Going.
Facebook tell us to keep talking?
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So, today is day 7.
That's right.
Day 7 of the cleanse. And this is the day when,
You're gonna run out of some supplements.
yes,
Some of your pills.
I'm surprised we haven't got any phone calls yet today. Because here's the thing. On day 7, you're going to run out of your SP Complete. So you've completed that part of the cleanse, but you've still got a couple of days until Monday before you add meats back in. So a lot of times, I know, meat. A lot of times people panic because they think they've done something wrong. So you haven't, you've done everything right. Now, what to do if you haven't finished your SP cleanse, you just finish out the bottle. So
Okay.
you don't need to necessarily stop if you still have a few pills left. Just continue taking them like you normally would until you're done with them, and then you can move on to the SP green food.
Yay, yum.
All right.
And the meat.
And the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's,
Right here.
how have you been doing?
So today I'm great. Today I'm so good. Last Saturday, it was a playoff game, which we're not going to talk about that because we don't need to talk about the game. But my brother and sister did invite us over to their house to eat. And so they were having wings and a meat tray and cheese trays. So we didn't go. We
All
stayed
very
home.
yummy things.
We didn't go. We stayed home. And it was okay. We did pretty good. I didn't really have anything on Monday or Saturday, that first day. I think I had a little bit of a headache that evening. But then by Sunday, I had a headache. And then Monday, I had a headache. And Tuesday, I had a headache. Wednesday was like the first day I didn't really have a headache, which was nice. I did happen to murder a bell pepper because it wasn't a fajita. And so I
That
have
poor
this,
bell pepper. It just
Yes.
can't be anything but what it really
it's
is.
this love-hate relationship between these vegetables is serious. And then there was the incident where there was a commercial with a sour cream, that Daisy sour cream that's supposed to be just so good and so yummy. Probably not good, but yummy. And it did make me cry because I couldn't have any sour cream. And I don't even like chicken nuggets, but my son, the youngest one, the 5-year-old, was eating chicken nuggets, and I probably could have forked him and gotten a chicken nugget. But I did it. I didn't go to jail. I didn't eat a chicken nugget. But it was looking so good.
Kindergartners, watch out. Dee Dee's on a rampage for your chicken nuggets.
I don't even like chicken nuggets, but it looked so good. It wasn't a bell pepper, which was exciting.
Cravings can be pretty real.
It was,
Yeah.
It was really bad for me.
Yeah.
And chocolates, like I mean, I could have been a crazy person and drive to the gas station and got some chocolate, but I didn't. Because I'm pretty sure my husband would have taken the keys away from me.
Friends don't let friends
Yeah.
cheat on the cleanse.
Yeah, he's keeping me together. And he's doing really good as well. He had a meeting at his job, and they brought in catered steak, and they brought in a baked potato bar, and he went straight to the salad. So I thought that was really amazing, because that was some heavy stuff.
That's pretty nice. Good job, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did good.
I remember the first time that I did the cleanse, I had been eating a lot of bread up until that point.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had 2 really young kids, so I couldn't do the pantry clean out. I had to kind of continue fixing them what they'd been accustomed to eating. And so I was making them a sandwich, and I was thinking, oh, this bread looks so good. What would just happen? So I opened up the bread bag, and I just sniffed in the bread smell. It was amazing. But I actually learned something, which was a lot of times, at least for me, if I can smell it, like coffee or bread or even meat is okay for me, that a lot of times that'll satisfy really what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's funny that you say that, because on Sunday, I think it was, Craig made Cody some of those kolaches, you know, the meat and the whatever crescent rolls, and he said that it was enough for him to just kind of just lean over and smell it.
And smell it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tell yourself in your mind, okay,
I left the house. I
this
didn't
is-
stay.
this isn't for eating, this is for smelling.
Mhm.
Because if you go into it and you're like, ooh, smell, oh, maybe I'll just taste a little.
Yeah,
then
I
you're-
left the house.
Yeah, you're on a pretty slippery
I'm not
slope
there
there.
yet.
Okay, so what good things have you noticed?
I'm a horrible morning person. I do not like to wake up. I have this system where my husband leaves the house, I go unlock the front door, and then my son's friend that I take to school in the morning comes in, and then usually is on me about, hurry up, we gotta go. So, but I have been actually the last 2 days, I've gotten up before he's gotten to the house, been in the shower and gotten dressed before he's gotten there. He's
Cool.
even noticed, he was like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up. So that's kind of an embarrassing story, and but y'all know me, there's no such thing as TMI. I will tell you everything.
Teenagers are a little notorious for their sleeping patterns as well, so that may be.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
A little...
A 14-year-old noticed, and I got up on time.
Too funny. And so what you're noticing is really common. So in the beginning of the cleanse, you'll have a period where your body's doing a lot of detoxing, and you'll feel fatigued and headachy and tired. If you have been drinking coffee up until that point, then you might have a caffeine headache. Yeah. And so all of that is actually really, really good. That means your body is getting rid of junk, and you should start to then slowly over that time start to feel a little less bloated. You notice that digestion feels a little bit better.
Absolutely.
And then once you've gotten through that initial really hard part, then you have this spike of energy. And watch out, world, you will be getting up before your alarm clock. You will be organizing things.
Yeah,
you will
before
be-
the teenagers, I will be up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when it really starts to pay off. And that is how your body should function without a toxic load. So think of it like your wagon has been weighed down too much,
Yeah.
and you're trying to pull this wagon with all this toxic load, and it's slowing you down.
Yeah, I find that I don't have that brain fog. Because
Yeah.
I really thought that I had the brain fog and that the coffee is what would take away the brain fog. But now that I haven't had any coffee, it's lifted, and so I'm more focused in the morning. The last 2 mornings.
Awesome.
Not the other mornings, but the last 2 mornings.
Yeah, that's really, really awesome. And we're going to talk about this a lot later on, but that indicates to you that you were probably eating some things that were causing that brain fog. So when it gets time to add in
Yes.
non-cleanse foods, you'll want to be really, really careful and do that super slow so that you can
Kind of pinpoint what
pinpoint.
I'm
and then
excited about that.
Avoid long term.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. All right. Have you heard any funny cleanse stories from our patient? I know some of you guys are having a really hard time with recipes, with the vegan recipes, and you're feeling super deprived. And so let me direct you over to, we've got a Pinterest board with a ton of Cleanse Legal vegan recipes. So you're going to find that on pinterest.com/healthworkstx or /Dr. Christy Life. And every time I do the cleanse, I'm looking for new recipes. So there's some great recipes that have nutritional yeast. So if you're
Yes, this is great. I've done this one.
if you are craving cheese, your nutritional yeast will do it for you.
Yeah, it
Now,
did. It
don't think, okay, I'm gonna eat some cheese now and then eat the nutritional yeast. No. Just
did.
realize
Smell it first. Smell it, and then you'll,
realize it's not the same thing, but it will kind of satisfy that. What is that cheesy taste? Like a kind of a hearty, salty.
Yeah. I put it in with my spaghetti squash, and then broccoli, and then some vegetable broth, and then I added a cup of that. And it made me feel like I was eating broccoli and cheese.
Yeah, there's a great
helped.
Alfredo recipe that is really, really good on there. So you can put that over like a spaghetti squash or
Greg, are you listening?
zucchini noodles. And so, and it's the base of the sauce is cauliflower, so you're getting extra vegetables there, and then you add in that nutritional yeast, and it tastes super cheesy, so it's really good.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
That's one of our favorites. And then the other thing is, if you really, really want meat and you want something hearty like that, mushrooms are the way to go. So I like little cat mushrooms that are stuffed with other veggies, and you can put some coconut aminos on it, so it tastes a little bit like meaty Asian.
Yeah.
Really good.
That sounds really good. We added mushrooms to our bell peppers and onions.
Yeah.
And then I added cumin. So it kind of made it feel like I was eating Mexican food when I really wanted Mexican food.
Yeah, the mushrooms will have a meaty texture and taste that really will satisfy it. And one that my husband really likes is to grill portobello mushrooms. So those are the really big ones. So you can do that and then add in like a slice of tomato, some lettuce, and treat it like you're having a hamburger.
Oh, that sounds delicious
It's really
too.
good too. And don't forget about your spices. Spices are the way to make the food taste delicious. So if you feel like, I'm like eating all this rabbit food, I'm tired of crunchy,
Before you murder your bell pepper.
Before you murder your bell pepper,
listen here.
If you're feeling that way, then you're not using enough spices and you're not using enough fat. So make sure that you use liberal amounts of pasture-raised butter when you are preparing your veggies. So like for instance, if I was going to do zucchini noodles, I would make sure I had a nice little pat of butter in there with it. So that fat is going to help you feel satiated. And then all of the spices that you put in are just going to add extra flavor, make things taste delicious.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So if you're feeling like you're getting really tired of the food, go to that Pinterest board. Sometimes my husband and I, when we're on the cleanse, we get to the point where we can add in meat, and we don't even really want to yet because we're feeling really, really good. So we may extend that another couple of days.
Oh, that's nice.
So there's hope for you guys if you're just feeling about the food. Check it out. Let me know what your favorites are.
Yeah, share with me too.
Yeah, we'll all get through this together.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about some of the advanced detox that you can do. So if you look on our blog, so that is at HealthWorksTX, you can link to it from our, WordPress at HealthWorksTX, you can link to it from our website, which is www.healthworkstx.com. You will see that there are 2 advanced cleansing techniques that I'd like to show you. So let me preface this by saying if you're completely overwhelmed, don't just stop listening to me right here and this will be something for you later. But if you're like, okay, I got this, I'm on a roll, I need something to do with that extra energy that I have now.
Extra time in the morning.
Extra time in the morning, then these would be 2 perfect things for you. The first one is called oil pulling, and oil pulling is really easy to do. It's an Ayurvedic way of detoxing the body through the mouth, and this is good for overall detox, but especially especially if you have any oral issues. Very, very good for that. So you use sesame oil, and the kind that you get is not that important. You just want a cold pressed and organic, but any brand is fine. And you take just a teaspoon or so.
Are we going to demonstrate?
No, we're not.
Okay.
No, we're not, but I'm going to show you guys how you do it. A teaspoon or so, probably a little bit more than that. Like so. And you just put that in your mouth and you start swishing. Swish, swish, swish. So you'll, like so. And you continue swishing until the oil is no longer oily. So the first time that you do it, you're going to have to play around with it a little bit. But you'll feel it change texture in your mouth. So when you first put it in, you'll feel the oil coating, and you're going to swish it all around, and then it'll start to thin out. And
That's exciting. I'm excited.
yeah, so your saliva is mixing with it, and it has a pulling effect to get viruses and bacteria, and help you cleanse through your mouth.
Can anybody do this? So if they have like dentures or crowns, it doesn't matter?
Yeah, anybody can do this.
Not that I have dentures, but I was just asking.
Anybody can do it. If you have dentures, you might want to do it without your dentures in, but any other braces, it's fine to do. Of course, if you have anything special going on, you'd want to check with your dentist. But this is something that my dentist recommends, and I love it too, for not just the oral health, but overall health.
Yeah.
And so you're done when you feel it completely change texture. So that may take a while. So it may take 5 minutes, it may take 10 minutes. So my trick is to do it in the shower.
Ooh,
So I just have this sitting with my shampoo and the rest of my supplies. And then right when I get in the shower, I actually don't even bother with this part. I just take a swig and
hardcore.
right out of the bottle.
Whoa. Bet y'all didn't know that about Dr. Christy.
Hitting the sesame oil just first thing in the
First
morning.
thing. That's why she's so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when she comes in.
Yeah, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's exactly what happens every morning.
Getting off track, we're getting off track.
Okay, so I have it sitting there. Just swig it right out of the bottle. Start swishing, and then
a little red.
and then I have plenty of time while I'm sudsing up and doing all of the other stuff to get that done. If I don't get it to that point by the time I get out, I don't worry about it. I just keep on swishing until I'm ready. So if you're just starting with oil pulling, you'll want to do it daily for best effect. And then once you've gotten that benefit from it, you can do it as needed. So I might do it like a week on every few weeks or so.
Okay. So when you say as needed, so like if you're not feeling great, you can do it?
Yeah. So if you're looking for some way to detox your body, which I recommend on a regular basis, we live in a modern world with lots of opportunity to collect junk in our bodies.
And eat the junk.
And breathe the junk. And so we do need routine ways of detoxing, and this is just one way.
Sounds great. I like it. I'm excited.
And then
I'm going to put it in my shower.
And it does, let me tell you guys this, it does taste pretty nutty, which is good, and most people don't have any issue with it. But if you do find that you're gagging a little bit, or that your jaw is getting really tired, then likely you've taken too much oil in, and so you can just spit out and try again.
Okay.
So that's the biggest thing. Okay, and then the other advanced detox that I want to talk to you about is dry skin brushing. So this is a boar bristle brush. And this is really, really easy to do, and it actually feels really great. I think you had it done at a spa?
When we were on our honeymoon at the cruise, I went up there and got a massage, and they did the dry brushing. And I've heard Dr. Taylor talking about it before, and I think I was just confused on how to do it. But then when she did it, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
It felt amazing.
Yeah, it can feel really, really good.
Yeah.
And it can help you have very soft skin. It helps with detox. It helps you to move lymph. So one of the biggest things that we see with people is stagnant lymph. Lymph is part of the detox of your body, and so if you're getting stagnation there, then it is an indicator that your body is overloaded and having trouble detoxing. And you're going to notice that because you're going to start to get a little bogginess beneath the skin, and you're going to like when you touch your skin, instead of being nice and tight, it's going to feel a little bit like there's a water layer underneath. A little boggy.
Okay.
And then we also see it a lot when we send patients for thermograms, which is a really, really great way. If you're not familiar with thermography, it's a great way of figuring out what's going on with your body without any of the maybe side effects of other diagnostic tools.
Yeah.
So we can talk more about that later, but anyway, it's pretty common. So let's talk about how to do it. So dry skin brushing is hard to go wrong with, and all you're doing is you're gently moving this brush toward your heart on your skin, and you can move a little faster, and it should feel invigorating. So once you do one area, you're going to kind of feel a little itchy, like you want to go to the next spot.
Yeah.
Feel good? Mm-hmm. And then you just move it towards your heart. So towards your heart, abdomen,
Too much clothes for this.
towards your heart. We're not going to show you the whole body, and of course you would want to.
Yes, you do not want me to show you the whole body.
You would do this without clothes on too. Also very not appropriate for
I
Facebook
got
Live. We'll do this alone in our bathroom. But just to give you the idea, you do it right on your skin and always towards your heart. With the one exception of when you're in the neck, you go this way, and if you want to do your face, you go this way.
Oh, so you can do your face too?
You can do your face. For me, it's a little bit too abrasive for my face. I don't like that, but some people do. So
Okay. Cool.
that is another great, easy detox technique.
Awesome. Yeah. I've had it done to me, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it feels really good. It's going to slough off all of the dead skin cells that you have, and your skin will feel really soft afterward. So my favorite way of doing this is to do it before I get in the shower. So you just slough off all the skin, get in the shower.
How long does it take a total to do your whole body?
Oh geez, less than 5 minutes. I mean, you're not going to spend a lot of time. You want to go until the area feels
Like a little sensitive?
yeah, a little, not even sensitive, right before that point.
Okay.
You don't want to scratch your skin, you don't want to push too hard, you don't want to go too long. If you get really red over the area, then you've definitely gone too long.
Okay.
Okay?
That sounds good. I can do that.
Any questions on either one of those, the oil pulling or the dry skin brushing?
No, I'm good. Yeah,
Good,
that
good.
was a great
All right.
explanation. So let's talk about meat.
On to the important things. Okay.
I can brush later. Let's talk about the meat.
Okay, let's talk meat. Not gonna mess with the meat, girl.
Don't make me cry. Let's talk about some meat.
Okay, so for those of you who are on the 21-day detox, you all will probably have marked on your calendars that
Yes.
Monday is meat day.
It says eat meat on our calendar in the bathroom. I didn't write it.
The little heart.
Craig did.
Okay, so when you add meat back in, you're going to add any sort of organic, pasture-raised, if it's red meat, grass-fed, no antibiotic meat. So you can have fish, you can have chicken, you can have beef. You could have pork, although that one is a little bit more questionable. I would avoid that unless you just really want to.
Yeah, I'm okay
With the other choices.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to add those back in along with your vegetables. So this makes meal planning really super easy because you get your meat and you get your veggie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the second part of the cleanse, this is really a good template for how you want to have your meals all the time. So a good meat, a good veggie, a good fat is going to give you all of the macronutrients that you need for a good basis on how daily meals should be.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So a couple of things that you want to watch out for. If you start eating meat and you feel really heavy in the stomach or bloated, this is a sign that you're probably not producing the digestive enzymes the way that you need to. So that would be a time to give me a call and let's check out and see what kind of support you need.
Okay.
Yeah, if you start feeling run down, feel tired, those are also signs as well.
Because I have lost that painful bloat feeling. Because I usually am one of those. By the end of the day, I have that painful bloat, and so I haven't had any of that. So okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah, that's
If
really
happens, I need to
exciting.
call you.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So most people don't have a problem with the meat, but if you do, just be aware of that. And then the other part of that is that some people are designed to, their bodies run more like carnivores, and you're going to eat a lot of meat and feel great that way. I'm a little bit more, like I need a little bit, but not maybe as much as my husband does.
Yeah, I don't eat as much.
In general, it'd be hard
Yeah,
to keep up.
Yeah.
But that's something to watch out for too, and that will give you feedback about what kind of fuel your body runs best on.
Sounds awesome.
All right.
Yeah. I'm ready for the meat.
So
are we gonna have cooking demo? Of
cooking
meat?
demo of the meat right here, right now.
Yeah. And then here.
All right, guys, we're so excited that you have been doing the cleanse. I'd love to hear about what your successes are and what your challenges are.
Yes, I want to hear those too. I'm sharing mine.
Any funny stories? You have your own bread sniffing.
Yeah. Any murdering?
Murdering,
anything?
yeah. All right.
Crying over sour cream. Just let me know.
We'd love to hear about
We'll
it.
cry together.
All right. Have a
Bye.
good day, y'all.
Have a great weekend.